In this video, I'm going to show you the quick and easy way that I brew kombucha. Kombucha is basically fermented sweet tea. I started brewing kombucha for its health benefits, the main one being the probiotics. When I got started, I ordered a kit from Fermentaholics. It came with the jar, cover, and scoby. I made my first batch with the instructions they sent. It was so easy. Now that I have an established scoby, I brew once a week. I start by taking 2 cups of water. We have well water, but you can use spring water or filtered water. Then you want to boil this water with 6 tea bags. For mine, I use black tea and green tea. I let it boil and then remove it from the burner and steep for 10 minutes. While this magic is happening, I go ahead and remove the scoby from the jar. Make sure you wash your hands and put the scoby in a holding bowl with some of the liquid.
Let's go.
I check my tea bags and go ahead and pour the tea that has gone through the first fermentation in the jars for the second fermentation. If you don't want any of the particles to end up in your second fermentation, you can strain them out. My kids think that it's disgusting. Now your tea should be done, so get the bags out, and then you'll want 1 cup of the organic cane sugar. You need the sugar in your tea to feed the yeast during the fermentation. The yeast in the scoby eats the sugar, transforming it into ethanol, and the bacteria feed on it to give it the sour taste. You'll let the sugar dissolve, and you'll pour this into the jar and fill it with your water. We use well water. You'll want to make sure it's room temperature before you add your scoby back in. If the water is too hot, it can kill your scoby. When it's back to room temperature, add the scoby back in. Cover it with a cloth that is a tight weave and secure it with a rubber band. I keep our kombucha on the counter during its first fermentation, but you can put it somewhere where you won't mess with it while it ferments. Now you can get your brew that has gone through first fermentation ready for second fermentation. This is where you can add the flavors. I've tried different flavors, but I like mine where it tastes like tea. Second fermentation will carbonate it. Make sure that it is airtight in the container. I use mason jars, but there are so many options out there. For second fermentation, you can literally do anything. I like adding a single butterscotch to each bottle. You can even add 2. I let mine ferment for 7 days. Adding some form of sugar to the second fermentation will help fuel the yeast. Remember that the flavoring possibilities are endless. Don't be afraid to try different things until you figure out what you like.